Hi, my name's Trevor. I suffer from a disease called Ehlers Danlos syndrome, classical type in my specific case. When I was younger, I was always active and athletic. In fact, now in my opinion, from my Ehlers Danlos, a lot of my success in athletics was from my Ehlers Danlos. About the time I was 15 playing football, I would dislocate constantly. In the off seasons, I'd have surgery and go back to playing in the fall. After my third time doing that, we realized between me and my doctors that there was something else going on. What we didn't know. I never had a lot of pain with it for another 6 years, 7 years, and so we didn't worry about it. I just stopped having surgery, and my high school football career was over anyway, so I didn't worry about it. Within the last 3 years, 4 years, I've really started to suffer. I'm in constant pain. It's not a matter of if I'm in pain, it's how bad is the pain. I've been bedridden. I use a cane now from time to time, especially after work when I'm really weak. But I have dislocations and subluxations at least 15 times a week. Anywhere from my shoulders to my fingers, ankles, hips. And the pain is just incredible. The dislocations in my case, yeah, the pain is extreme, but once I've got them back in 30, 40 minutes later, that extreme pain is gone, but it's the heavy pain that never goes away that I struggle with. I can't do anything I used to do that I loved. Water ski, play football, play baseball. I love to play baseball. I love to throw the ball. I love to pitch. The last time I threw a baseball, my throwing shoulder ended up over my pec, and I couldn't get it back in. It's very rare for me not to be able to get my joints back in because they're so loose that I can just manipulate them and get them in myself. Which I guess if there's a bonus to my disease, that's what it is. I do have extreme scarring and weird scarring. It's real wide and cigar paper looking. Hold on and I'll show you an example. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I think you will. But that scar should typically be about an 1/8 inch wide. But mine's more like 5/8. It's almost hard probably for you guys to see it due to the fact that it's so real thin and so cigar paper looking that it just kind of blends in with the rest of my skin. I have poor wound healing. Extreme fatigue, and I guess my thing is that I want everybody to realize this. People with Ehlers Danlos syndrome do suffer, and it needs to be spoke out about, and it needs to be brought to a higher scale of knowledge to people. And I think that people don't understand, and they look at us and they think, you look normal, you should feel fine. And that's one thing I've learned as I've got this disability and learned that I was disabled, is that not to judge people from the outside, because people with disability sometimes are getting eaten away from the inside out. That's what I hope, if anything, I can do with this disease is teach people that Ehlers Danlos is a serious disease, life-changing disease. I went from somebody that thought I was in perfect health, very athletic, to somebody that was very fatigued all the time, always in pain, and very, very hard for me to even be mobile. Like I said, I use a cane now. I'm 28 years old. It's been a very hard thing for me to grasp and accept. Thank you for listening to my story. That's all. Thanks.